Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Newsbrowse News broadcast. According to a flash report from Xinhuanet, the United States military has prepared a plan for executing short and powerful strike waves against Iran. This development indicates the U.S. military's strategic considerations regarding potential actions in the Middle East. The report from Xinhuanet, however, does not provide further details regarding the specifics of the plan or the sources of this information. According to Zio Subo, the United States has been enforcing a naval blockade against Iran since April 13th, a measure that the U.S. Central Command, CENTCOM, reported on April 29 has significantly impacted Iran's oil trade. To date, American forces have successfully compelled 41 ships to alter their courses. These diverted oil tankers collectively carry an estimated 69 million barrels of crude oil, which the Iranian regime is now unable to sell. This represents a substantial financial blow, amounting to a loss of over $6 billion. Admiral Brad Cooper, the CENTCOM commander, stated that the Iranian leadership cannot profit from this, emphasizing the high effectiveness of the blockade. He further affirmed the U.S. military's ongoing, full commitment to thoroughly executing the blockade. CENTCOM also noted that before the operation, Iran's Chabahar port averaged 5 vessel moorings daily, but during the continuous blockade, over 20 ships have remained stranded there. Al Jazeera reports that Israeli forces have intercepted and seized approximately a dozen Gaza-bound aid boats belonging to the Global Sumud Flotilla. The incident occurred in international waters near the Greek island of Crete, a significant distance of more than 1,000 kilometers from Israel. Organizers of the flotilla have vehemently condemned this action, labeling it an illegal attack on civilians operating within international maritime law. The flotilla's mission was to deliver humanitarian aid to Gaza, which remains under blockade, highlighting ongoing tensions surrounding the delivery of assistance to the Palestinian territory. China has strongly condemned Japan's plans to revise its 3 main security documents, accusing Tokyo of taking another step towards remilitarization and potentially becoming a source of trouble in East Asia. Chinese Foreign Ministry spokesman Lin Jian stated at a briefing that the Takachichi administration is vigorously fostering its military industry and openly preparing for prolonged warfare, raising concerns about Japan repeating historical mistakes. He highlighted that this year marks the 80th anniversary of the Tokyo War Crimes Tribunal, emphasizing that Japan is not deeply reflecting on its crimes of aggression, but is instead again seeking military expansion. Lin urged all peace-loving countries to remain vigilant and firmly stop Japan's reckless moves toward a new form of militarism. Japan's Prime Minister Sanae Takaichi initiated discussions on revisions to the National Security Strategy, National Defense Strategy, and Defense Build-Up Program, citing global conflicts as reasons for needing to adapt to new combat forms and prepare for extended conflicts. China also criticized Japanese lawmakers' visits to Yasukuni Shrine, calling it a symbol of Japanese militarism, which China views as trampling historical justice. UPA. Yonhap News Agency reports that South Korea's Unification Ministry announced on Thursday, April 30th, to sweating the Wade. Quote, "Del Evan 2020. You know? Huh. Then is bet you correction that say a boyhood in downlight fay endo. Huh. Why? What the thing in Berbrus might bay port. The never closer ties between Pyongyang and Moscow, stating there will be work to be done to access the relationship given how close it has become. The Unification attache's primary responsibility is to advance Seoul's policy on inter-Korean relations and its long-term reunification strategy. The position had been vacant since February of the previous year, following a 2022 plan under the former Yoon Suk-yeol government to reduce the number of overseas government officials. The selection process for the new envoy is currently underway, with the individual expected to be in place by August. Currently, South Korea maintains 4 other unification attaches stationed in the United States, China, Japan, and Germany. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.